Oh, you. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Pope, and you're listening to Zack and Felix Talk, the podcast.
Here's a story about Zack and Felix. They went out for a walk and finally like to talk. They found a bunch of microphones and that's where we are. Zack and Felix Talk, the podcast.
What's this?
This is 8-year anniversary by Diamond Ortiz.
8-year anniversary?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-year anniversary. Gonna celebrate. I don't know. I got nothing. It's a weird thing to say.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, I like it, but I don't like the name.
Oh, 8-year anniversary. Maybe it's our 8-year anniversary of making music.
It's our 8-year anniversary?
No, it's their 8-year anniversary of making music. No, we didn't make this music.
Da, 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 da.
But we do give a shout out to those who do.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we gonna celebrate. I don't know.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's a tough song to like kind of sing to.
All right.
Yeah.
So welcome
to another episode of Zack and Felix Talks podcast.
I am Felix.
I'm Zack, and this is episode 197.
197?
We are coming up on that 200 mark.
Coming fast.
I'm assuming we'll make the YouTube money and get all the sponsors.
Once 200.
I mean, if they're like, you're dedicated enough, you hit 200.
If you get to 200, that's when all the YouTubes come.
Yes.
It's hot in here.
Yeah.
Turn the fan on, man.
Oh, sorry about that.
Turn the fan on.
It's
Want the fan on.
like this is the first time my AC hasn't been on because the weather here has been up and down. Like here in Buffalo, it's been like we had like the fake summer again.
It was weird today. It was warmer.
Yeah.
And it was rainy and muggy and blah. To say, to put it mildly.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, it's supposed to be rainy the last couple days.
And that's gonna be a beautiful weekend, though.
I hope.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Big
nice.
weekend this weekend.
Big week. What's going on?
Big weekend.
What's going on?
Big weekend. I got another wedding I gotta officiate.
Oh, that'll be how many for you now?
That'll be number 3, 4.
Number 4. So I'll be lucky number 5.
Yeah, you'll be 5. I'm trying to count, man.
Yeah.
You'll be number 5. I think after you, I'll probably give it up.
Yeah, that's probably good. Just end with me.
Yeah, I feel bad sometimes because, like, I'm taking away. I'm taking the food out of the mouths of priests' babies or something.
Yeah, priest babies.
All those priests that are not getting. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, there's, traditionally, like you go to your pastor or your priest or your rabbi or something like that to get your wedding vows done. Mm-hmm. And I know more and more people not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, people, can may not be going that completely religious way.
But even if they did, like, it's just, you're kind of moving the bar of things. And there's a lot more people that just, it's so easy to just get an online thing and then do it.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing mine, but you're a friend, which makes it a little bit more personal to me, like having my friend marry
Right, but there's
us.
a lot more people doing the just friend people.
Yeah.
Like, like you'd be surprised how many people I'd run into. Like, oh, you do your friend's wedding? Oh, I did my brother's wedding.
Yeah, like we ran into that other guy. Like,
yeah, and so it's like, it's kind of weird that like I'm part of this system that's kind of like going against traditional stuff, and I don't know. I think that I'm not a godly person.
I mean, all the pastors or reverends are going to show up to your door with like, I don't know. Like,
I'm afraid of like an uprising.
Nine tails and like old Bible weapons. Like,
I don't want to go into the Iron Maiden.
One just has like a giant cross. There's like a baseball bat size cross.
I feel weird because like I'll talk to my pastor at church and I don't want to mention that I'm doing weddings. Like
you're like, how many weddings did you get this month?
Well, our pastor at church, you go to are technically a member of the church.
Yes.
And so if I'm like, yeah, I'm marrying Zack, like she's like, you son of a bitch, that's what I should be doing.
Did she say that?
No, but I'm assuming. You know what I mean? It's like it's weird though. Like I don't want to mention it. I don't know if she knows. I'm sure she does, but I don't want to mention it. And then I can't like ask her for advice on things. So when you do the wedding.
So when you do the wedding, like how would you phrase this sentence?
Can you edit this?
Yeah.
But no, so it's like kind of a weird thing. So I don't know if I do it. Yeah. I don't know. I just think I think
it's not like you're advertising it. It's not like you're going like, hey, like come get married by this guy, and like you just have ads like flying around. You put on people's like cars and parking lots, and
I think I have a different view on what marriage is than most people. Where me doing the wedding is more of just like a legal contract.
Yeah,
and the way I want to hope that the marriage is like getting married in front of God. I think there's like a religious component to it or whatever. Yeah. And I think I'm taking away from people doing it that way and lessening and cheapening marriage, I guess.
I don't know. Like, cause like people might not have a church they can like go to and be like, hey, we're just looking for like someone to marry us.
But I think though, like just personally, I think marriage should be held to a higher standard,
Yeah.
You should have to go through whatever faith religion you have. I mean, I know there are people who don't have any faith, and that's kind of a problem too, at least in my opinion. And I'm kind of like filling in the gaps. I'm kind of like putting a crutch on that system of like getting further and further away from the church, which I feel uncomfortable about. You know what I mean? Like doing these weddings and things like that. Like weddings, like marriage is my idea. I don't know, maybe I have a romanticized idea or whatever. It's not just a contract. Otherwise, just go to a justice of the peace or just have a lawyer sign it or something. You know what I mean? It's like, but like when I look at marriage, I think, you're it's a little bit more about, committing yourself in front of each other and God and all that stuff, which is a little more, kind of weighty than just, hey, we'll agree to live together and split our taxes or whatever.
Yeah, I need some tax breaks here.
Yeah, and so I think I'm like slowly becoming part of the problem, and I feel uncomfortable about that, and so I don't know.
Well, the other thing too is for Taylor and I, we come from two different religious backgrounds,
but people have been doing that for many, many, many years.
Yes, but like
it's just too easy now to get away from that.
Well, I'm saying like she is Mormon, and at one point her grandma asked if we were going to get married in the temple, and I proceeded to say no, and then Taylor explained like Zack's not allowed in the temple per the Mormon policy. Right. Like I will never be allowed in there, and since I'm from like a Christian background, like, well, we could get married in church, but like, why not split the difference and just
do nothing
to get married outside? Like,
but that's the thing. It's like, but like the officiating, I don't know. I always think it should be somebody more holier than me.
Yeah, I don't know. You're a pretty holy guy. You got some holy shirts on.
I go to church and everything. Yeah,
the Sunday shirts because they're holy.
But I mean, it's like I'm not ordained. I don't.
Well, you technically are. I mean,
well, I'm not though.
But you're ordained at the Universal Life Church online.
I'm ordained in the sense of the internet gave me a piece of paper. Like,
yeah, you gave them some money, they gave you a piece of paper.
So I think it's kind of like, and I think the whole system is kind of flawed, and I think that's why people are more inclined to quit out on marriages, and marriages become a point where people get divorced a lot more readily nowadays than years ago because like there's not, I don't know. It's tough. Like I said, I'm not married and I'm not getting married, but it just seems never.
Ladies,
no, I'm gonna marry myself. But yeah, but I mean, I think people, if you don't have that like connection with like God, that makes it like a little more, stronger, I guess, or you're less likely to give up on something than if it's just like a legal contract. It's like I don't think people look at marriage the same way as it used to be. Whereas,
I mean, but you're also a person that's been going to church as long as I can remember. I mean, you like taught Sunday school for high schoolers for I don't know how many years,
right? And
like you constantly go and you have your beliefs and everything. It's not like you believe everything, but you have your beliefs, and you're one of my friends that are closer to God than any of my other friends, because all my other friends are heathens. But like having like you do it, like for me, it's like, all right, like Felix is a religious person in my eyes. That comes down like I understand where you're coming from too, saying like, yo, my buddy just did it because he got a piece of paper offline.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I mean, honestly, for you, I think it was an easy way out for you.
What's that? You want to be my wedding?
No, I'm just saying is like it was an easy out for you for a wedding party. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you gotta get your brother. You gotta get this.
Yeah.
You gotta, like, I'm thinking about it too. You gotta have those choices. Like, I'm not saying I should be your best man or anything like that, but like, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's a decision you would have had to kind of make,
Yeah.
But this is an easy way for you, like, oh, Felix could officiate so that it takes him out of the running for anything else.
Like, no, I want Felix in our wedding, but I don't. Being the officiating would be the best thing
because I don't have to make decisions on anything else.
Oh.
And I can.
You just show up for one.
No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that's conversation you've had. Not like I said.
That's like, because we had like our set few people. Like I have these people. Like
who's in your wedding party?
My cousin Alex.
Okay.
Ricky, Coons, and Jake.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like I said, like, if I wasn't officiating, would I be in your wedding party? Or I'd have like I'm assuming
you would be in the wedding party.
I'm assuming I'd be in the conversation.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I'm assuming your brother's your best man.
Yes.
And so, which is fine. That's the easy thing. That's the easy thing about having like one brother.
Yeah,
it's like you're the best man. You know.
No, I asked him to be in the wedding. I forgot that I should be the best man, but he probably knows.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, but that's easy. Then you're like, okay, so who else would you have? And you only have say 4 spots.
Yeah.
I don't have to take one of those spots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because you wouldn't want to go to 5 to include me. I'm not saying that I would be or you should pick me, but I think. Thinking about it, I'm sure that conversation was had.
Yeah, like I want Felix in the wedding, but we have these 4 people, and
we don't want to go 5.
You go 5 and have like 2 guys walk 1 girl down the aisle, or have Felix stumble down alone,
just like
just like moping down the aisle, kicking like dirt on the way.
Oh man, they couldn't even get a girl to stand next to me. No, but I'm saying it's like it actually, I think, in your benefit, kind of worked out this way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're like, all right, so we can get Felix involved without having to waste a spot on him.
That's what we're going to call it. Like, waste a spot.
So, and I think that's kind of, how people use this maybe somewhat. I don't know.
But we're also going to include you in like everything we're doing, like the Airbnb after the wedding, because we want everyone to, like, the whole fucking hotels are fucking expensive.
No, and I understand. I'm not like I said, I'm not trying to like call you out on things.
Like, you son of a bitch, you left me out of the wedding.
No, I understood as soon as you asked. Like, I figured that was happening. You know what I mean? I mean, you're not going to have like Coons do it, or I don't know, like, but I think it was especially after doing her sister's wedding, I think she was like, oh, it'll be cool, we both got married by the same person, so it's like, but I'm just saying is,
and don't worry, I'll paint you a picture too to paint.
Is that what you're gonna paint me with, the painted picture?
Yeah, I'll paint you something, you let me know. All
right, anything I want. But that's the thing is, like, I'm doing a wedding for friends of the family that I've known for many years. And so, like, I know that they're not super religious, so I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I did my brother's, I did my buddy Cheapy. So these people I know that aren't really religious, I'm doing it, but then like I just feel like after doing a couple, like I start with like my brother high and okay, and then it's like I keep doing them, and then every time I do them, I feel a little weirder and weirder about doing them. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause I feel like I'm being a cog in the system that's kind of getting away from what my idea what marriage.
But
is.
How many marriages have you done? One at the beginning of this year. You'll be doing the second one this year, correct? That's 2 this year.
Did I do one earlier this year?
New Year's Eve, technically. But.
Oh, that was New Year. Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot New Year's Eve, not New Year's Day.
Right. Okay. So yeah, whatever. So yeah.
So like 2 in the last year, and then like you had Aaron's,
and then Cheapies.
And Cheapies. So like this 4 in the matter of like how long has Aaron been married? 3 years now. Something
like that. Yeah.
So, yeah, about 3 years now. So.
But I mean, it adds up.
It'll be 4 and within 3 or 4 years. Yeah.
And then yours, and like I'm saying is like I don't foresee anything moving forward, but you never know. Like we have friends that are at that age. Maybe Andrew Coons decides he wants to get married, and if he asks me, or you know what I mean, or people who are at your wedding might see me doing that. Or even.
Or just tell him no when he asks.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like now I'm in a position where I don't want to like say no, but at the same time I don't want to be a part of what I think is a bigger issue, not just me, but like when you hear people be like, I got my brother, I married my brother, and I did this and I did that, and it's kind of the more and more I hear of that stuff, the more I'm like, that's really like, I don't know, in my mind, cheapening what weddings and marriage is supposed to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because there's a loophole, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. And it's like the same thing as like when people like, don't want to go to like the ceremony, but to go to the reception because the reception's more important than the ceremony. I always thought the ceremony is way more important than the reception.
Is a party. Like, it's like, I'd rather have people be there for like the ceremony and like see everything, like like that's nice, I got married, and like see everything happen, and then then like then like I'm just here to party. Now
I think like in my I doing like renewal of vows and things like that, that's cool, that whatever, but I think like I feel a little like the Vegas chapel drive-through, there's like nothing like that's what's happening to marriage, and that's why people aren't really kind of committing. Like, how can you be committed to a thing that I did, like me? Yeah, we got married. Well, yeah, but it was Felix, so it's not really all that serious, guys.
I mean, it could have been Elvis, but I got Felix instead.
So yeah, I don't know, but and it's a fine line, because I feel honored to be asked. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm like,
do I want to keep doing this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So maybe, so I don't know. And at the same time, I'm taking money away from real pastors.
I mean, like, but then again,
justice of the pieces, and I don't know.
Yeah. Then again, like, me, like I went to church. I don't go to church just.
Right.
Now, I mean, I go for like Christmas and stuff like that with my mom, and even Taylor only goes to church like maybe once a month, just to like go with her mom and like sit with her mom and grandma and stuff like that. Cause like we're not super religious people anymore,
but I also think that when you go through the church, there's a component to it where you have to sit down and meet with the pastor, and they have like almost like counseling kind of things, and are you guys really prepared to be married? And there's like other things that go involved with that, which I'm not going to be doing. So like I'm not going to be sitting down and having meetings with you guys and saying, no, this is how marriage should go. Are you really committed to each other? You know what I'm saying? Like that's
you are now.
Well, not really.
I'm scheduling meetings once a week until we get married.
But there's like that marriage. There's like a pseudo marriage counseling element to it too, to make sure that people like, because it's a little more serious. It's like if I'm a ordained like pastor, minister, or something like a real one, that went through the whole the whole schooling and everything. Like I'm not just going to marry people and make a mockery of marriage, because marriage is an important thing, especially if you do it in the church in front of God. Yeah. So it's just weird that people are almost circumventing that by having their buddies or their friends or family members marry them instead of a real kind of pastor kind of thing.
Yeah, I understand that.
And it's almost become I don't want to say like cliche or trendy or you know what I mean. It's like
I think it's like more. I think you're right. It's trendy, like hipster stuff and like kind of more millennial stuff, but.
Yeah, and oh man, and then I don't know. It's also like it allows you to do different things. I understand that, like allows you to do different things within the ceremony.
Yeah,
because I know you want to have a Star Wars wedding theme, so you're going to be doing different things. Because we're not in a church, like you wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that in a church.
You wouldn't lightsaber fight in the middle of.
Well, I might.
Well, you might. But the pastor would look at you like, hey. So it's.
That's what Jesus wanted.
Jesus wanted me to cut your hand off.
I'm your father.
You could be God and then had Jesus and be Luke and. But no, I don't know. I don't know how I got even on this.
I don't know either. Like I had like so much other stuff on my mind to talk about, but it was such a great conversation.
Was it a good conversation? I just got kind of distracted.
Well, we've been talking for a little while now about this. I mean, time started flying by every time I looked down at the clock. Like
I get distracted easily. I don't know. I hopefully people. I don't know. What do our listeners think?
Oh, well, like,
am I sending people off to hell because they don't get married in the church? Yeah. I'm being part of the system. I'm an agent of Satan.
Yeah,
Satan.
But I had other things to talk about today, but we just got off on this tangent, so I let it go.
So what do you have?
Well, it's kind of weird. I've been thinking about this all day.
Okay, so you got something you're thinking about all day?
Well, it happened last night, and then well, here you go.
I don't even know what this is.
Do you dream, Felix?
Do I dream?
Yeah. Not like hopes.
I don't really remember my dreams.
Not like hopes and dreams, but yeah, like nighttime dreams. Like.
I have dreamt before.
Yeah, okay.
As a child, I used to have a reoccurring nightmare.
Really?
Yeah, it was a nightmare of.
Was it a giant crab chasing you?
No, it was a ghost train. I had ghost train. I was always a ghost train chasing.
Was your house built on an old railroad track?
Might have. I don't know. There was always and it came up every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember my dreams. I remember I wake up and be like, oh, that was fucked up. And like, what was it? Oh no, I don't remember that. There are a couple times where I did like dream that like. There was one time I had a dream that my brother Aaron, died.
Oh God!
And I had to wake up, and I woke up, and I had to check on him. And this is when we were all younger. He was younger. Yeah. I was like, that was fucked up. It was like you felt
you feel it like
So there's been times where it was like that, but for the most part, like night in and night out, I don't really dream.
So you're in like
I really
that
don't
deep
sleep.
Okay,
I don't really get to that point. I'm always turning around. I'm always tossing and turning, and I'm sure I have sleep apnea. I stop breathing like 20 times a night. I think So I don't get to dream, but sometimes if I'm really tired and get really into that deep sleep, there'll be times where I'll dream, but I won't necessarily remember what exactly was happening more than an hour after I woke up.
Yeah, like a lot of dreams I have like that. I remember like right when I wake up, like, oh, that's weird, and I go back to bed and forget about it by the morning.
Right.
But like last night, like
you dreamt of me.
For some reason you weren't in it.
Oh, then this is a bad dream.
But everyone else was.
So everyone was in this dream except me.
My mom, Jake, Tiff, Addie, Taylor, Coons.
So like your family and Coons.
Yeah.
All right.
And like it was weird because I'll give you the premise of the dream. Now this is a dream like I woke up from.
All right.
And went right back into.
Oh, you actually picked up that's very rare.
It happened twice.
Where you wake up and then go right back into it.
Yeah, I went back
dream.
into it. Then
like
I woke up again because I think Taylor went to get water or something in the middle of the night.
All right.
And I woke up again and I said something to her and I went right back into it.
Okay.
But it's weird because I had this dream where we were vacationing at a beach house with one of my mom's friends. Like I don't know.
Happened.
Like I don't know.
That was happened.
I know, but it was this person I didn't know and they had kids that I didn't know.
Okay.
But like they were just dicks.
You were in a beach house with your family and your mom's friends who were dicks.
Yeah, it was like happening like when we would go to do stuff, but they had this like giant RV and they would just like leave.
Okay.
They like left without me. I'm like sitting there like oh, we're gonna get going, and they all just packed to leave.
Everyone except you.
Well, like all the dickish people were there, like, and then they just left. And like they would just leave, like, oh, what the fuck? Like they'd sit here doing nothing. Like I'm like, all right, whatever. Like then like it's like they came back, like a little time passed. I guess my dream. They came back and like, oh, we're gonna do this thing. And they all got like they didn't tell me. They just all got dressed. Like, all right, we're gonna do this. Like, oh, don't worry, my Uber's here. And all of a sudden, like I went inside to change because like, oh, they're not gonna give me a ride. I came back out and like Taylor was there, and she's like, oh yeah, the guy sent your Uber away. Then they took off. Like they fucking sent my Uber away, and like I wasn't mad they sent my Uber away. I was mad that the Uber driver was giving me a bad rating because he got there and didn't take me anywhere,
and he didn't get paid.
Yeah, and then like I found out like I was like texting Coons. He's like we went on hiking. He's like, oh, it's nice that you could go hiking.
So they took Coons, but not you?
Yeah, and then like I woke up from that part, like it's fucking weird. Like, so I went I fell back asleep and I went back into it almost like close to the same spot.
Okay.
Where it's like they're gonna do something else, and my mom said something like, "Oh, it'd be nice if we all do this." Like, fuck this. Mom's like, "Don't." Like, no, you are all fucking dicks. like I was like just yelling at like the main lady who I like. It's a blur to me like what her face looks like now, but it's like kind of that thing like. It could have been someone I just saw on the street. But like I was just yelling at her going, you're fucking dicks. Like, honestly, you don't even own this fucking house. You got a goddamn timeshare. Bitch thing walk around here like owning it. And my mom's like, no, you need to have like, no, these kids have been fucking assholes since we got here. Fuck this. And like I woke up from that because I was like, oh, I'm just angry now. Like
I've done that where you dream of fighting with someone or getting in an argument and you wake up super pissed off.
I woke up super pissed. And then like I went like I fell back asleep again for like the third like it would be the second time, so it'll be the third dream.
Third segment.
And like all of a sudden like I was leaving that place with like a random car and I just driving, I got like lost and I turned on an alley and I accidentally turned into like a garage, like a the guy's like, oh, I'll get right with you. Like, oh, nothing's wrong with my car. I was like, are you sure? And then like I got out and looked and there's like huge dents all alongside the car. I'm like, what's going on?
Did
like,
you run them all over?
I don't know. But
I think you road raged them.
Well, the guy's like, oh, I'll get your insurance involved and stuff like that. And then like I woke myself up because I must have been talking in my sleep. Because I actually heard myself and I woke myself up. And that was finally like the end of it. And like, what the fuck? And
you woke up and your car was dented.
Yeah, like,
dun dun dun.
I'm like, holy shit! Like, I've never had like such a or like
that's a lot to remember in a dream.
Yeah, like I usually don't remember my dreams unless they're they're crazy sex dreams or people get murdered.
Or the same crazy sex murder dream.
Yeah,
I'm having crazy sex with somebody I'm murdering.
Mm-hmm.
I'm murdering them with my crazy sex.
But I woke up going, what the fuck? Like, how did my brain go? Okay, we're going right back into this because now you're gonna fucking yell at that lady. Like,
you're so like programmed yourself to get angry at everything.
I don't.
That you, even in your dreams, it's like, all right, we got to get in there and yell at these fucking people.
Yeah, like I woke up going, the fucking assholes. Go back. Ooh, get right back into this. We're not getting off that easy.
Oh, they think they're gonna just vanish and poof into thin air.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, it's just weird because like I usually don't have like I mean I did drink yesterday, which kind of affects my dreams a little bit. I noticed that, but. It's like dreams like that usually don't come along for me like that often. Like,
no, yeah, that's a very detailed and strange thing to happen.
Yeah, like the fact that like your brain does all that and like picks up where it left off, almost like a movie.
That's weird. I've never seen that or heard about that. Like where it's like paused.
The same people, like, but it would pick up like maybe like a few minutes after something else happened between.
Like you were at a commercial or something.
Yeah, it's like
the dream kept going while you were awake. And then you just
because I would wake up and I would look around. I'm like, God, like wow, that's weird. Like, all right, what time is it? And like, all right, and I'll go back to bed and then pick up again. Like, so there was that time, like
welcome back, Zack,
just waiting for me. They're all like frozen until I get back,
or they're all freaking out because you disappeared.
Yeah,
when you
like
were awake.
Go?
Whoa, whoa,
I was like, everyone's fucking this goddamn dream too. Like, there's parts with like Jake and Tiff like on the beach with like Addie and stuff. I remember that. And, like they weren't too involved. Even Coons wasn't too involved other than me texting. I'm like,
but it was mostly this family being assholes.
Yeah, and like Taylor's there just to tell me that like they sent my Uber away. Like, and I was mostly mad that I was gonna be a fucking bad rating with Uber. Like,
and you woke up and your Uber rating went down.
Yeah, like, it's now down to 4.5 stars.
No. It happened in real life.
Yeah, it's just fucking weird. Like I thought about it all day today. Like, what the fuck?
Ooh, that's a spooky story for Halloween.
I know it's getting back to 1st of October here.
Wahaha! Wahaha!
I don't know. It's just super weird. Like.
No, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, like
no, that's not fucked up. It's just weird.
I know my brain like it just did it. Like I couldn't print like.
No, you can't help that. You know.
No, in other days I don't remember anything.
It's like when you have like sexy dreams about your friends' fiancés and things. You know.
Yeah, you can't stop
help
those.
that.
No.
And it make it totally awkward when you marry them. You know. I'm just just shooting it out there in the dark. You know, I can't control that.
Yeah, you sure want to be with me? I mean, we can just flip the switch here.
Flip the switch.
Yep.
No, yeah. So yeah, I wish I had dreams.
Not hopes and dreams, but just like nighttime dreams.
I want to be entertained when I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time, like it's, I don't get enough sustained sleep. I think to get to that point. Because they have get like into like a certain level of sleep. I think to be dreaming, like REM, whatever those things are.
Because there's like a super deep sleep where you really don't remember anything. You just wake up like, oh, but there's like that spot in between, like you tossing and turning, that deep sleep where it's like your brain is active and just
you can remember some of that stuff. No, it'd be nice. All my dreams are just me rolling around in my bed going, I'm so hot, or I'm tired. Oh God,
it's fucking hot too. Yeah.
And a lot of times, like, my limbs fall asleep when I'm sleeping.
Oh, God, it's the worst.
You know, like, because you're, like, sleeping. You're like, my arms.
Then the tingling happens. It's like static on a TV. That's what it feels like.
God damn it. But, no, I mean, so you should try to dream maybe tonight. I hope it's a reoccurring thing.
I want to force myself back into it. I left at the mechanic. I want to know what happens with my car. The car that's not even mine, but I've been driving around and accidentally drove into a mechanic shop.
But I think it's gonna reveal like that you ran them over.
Yeah, like because the problem was like when I was a kid, I did sleepwalk a little bit too. Like I've woken up in the bases before because like I would.
we had to put a little leash on little Zacky
because like my bedroom was where my parents' computer room is now, so I would walk all the way down the hall, through the kitchen, down the stairs, and like it mostly be nightmares, and then I like wake up in that point of my nightmare again.
And then be in your...
Yeah, I'd be there, but like, and when I was little, I just cried because I knew I probably hit myself and didn't know where I was. Like,
tripped down the stairs.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I know it happened a couple times.
You were in a crib till you were 15.
Yeah, so you gotta lock them down.
But no, yeah. Hopefully you continue that.
Oh, I want to now. The fourth. I'm gonna drink a little bit before bed.
I get drunk and just fucking pass out and yell at these fucking people.
God damn, they're their fucking house, a goddamn timeshare. What are you, from classes, asshole? But I just remember yelling at my mom trying to stop me, like, no,
mother,
they fucking deserve this. And like, I just went off on them. Like, you fucking invite us, and then until you go to do something, you don't invite us to do anything with you. You're just all assholes. You take your fucking RV and take off, like
yelling at the faceless family.
Yeah, like because there was a face, but now it's just a blur in my mind. But
I'm saying is like maybe tonight, if you have the dream again, there'll be the big reveal.
Maybe you'll get involved.
Dun, dun, dun. Can you imagine if I'm in your dream then?
Oh, man, I'm totally trying to force this.
I pull their mask off like Scooby fucking Doo. It's like fucking people that you do know. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah. God. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. Because you
know who's driving the RV? It was old man Withers.
Yeah.
No. They're like, ooh, we would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that fat guy Felix.
So we did have one other segment this week we talked about a little bit yesterday.
Huh?
We talked about it at the bar yesterday.
Continue.
Zack and Felix review the movie.
Oh, we're gonna review the movie.
Yeah, we saw a movie.
We just reviewed the Dream.
Yeah, well, now we're gonna review the movie.
Zack and Felix review the Dream, and now Zack and Felix review the movie.
Yes,
we did do a movie.
We did watch a movie Saturday night. We went to the movies together. A nice date.
Yeah,
Taylor.
I
sent a thank you, by the way.
Yeah,
Taylor.
You did put out.
Yeah, Taylor did go to work, so I'm like, you know what? We're going to the movies. Like,
I did the old hole in the bottom of the popcorn.
Yeah. Hole in the bottom of your pretzel bites. Luckily,
it's not a pretzel bite. It's like, oh,
I'm then trying to dip it in the cheese.
It's not a pretzel bite, but it's the same size.
Why is there salt on it?
It always has salt on it. I've been licking it. It's all salty. Your pretzel bite had cheese all over inside of it. It's like my penis is a pretzel.
Oh, by the way, shout out to the mother of all babies.
Segue.
But we went and saw the movie Rambo: Last Blood.
The Last Blood.
Adrian. I was waiting for him to scream Adrian at one point.
He's not gonna. That's a different.
Still.
Character. All right.
I'm really hoping the old lady would be named Adrian.
That'd be funny.
So so this movie, what did you think of it?
It was slow.
It was very slow,
and then got exciting, and then stopped.
Yes.
It was kind of like the last one, where it was really slow, and then the last, like, say, the third act was like all uber violence and
just him killing
for like the last 20 minutes of the movie, which I think it should have been the last hour of the movie and first 20 minutes.
Because the movie's only an hour and a half long.
Yeah, like half hour set up the violence, hour of violence.
Yeah.
This was like hour of setting up violence, half hour, 25 minutes of violence.
So in this movie, there were a lot of plot holes.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't understand a lot because it based
they didn't explain anything.
Well, the problem is the last movie was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
and I haven't seen the movie in 10 years.
No,
so when they start off the movie, they don't really explain why he's where he is and who these people are, who he's with.
Like he's back on his parents' ranch.
Yeah, his dad's ranch. Yeah. I guess at the end of Rambo.
Yeah, movie Rambo. Yeah,
John Rambo. Was it called Rambo?
I think it was just called Rambo.
Okay. So he goes back to his dad's farm and then just find peace.
Yeah.
Well, it starts this movie. He's on the farm, but he's with this old lady and this
her granddaughter,
a little girl, not a little girl, but like a teenage girl.
She's 17 because she's going off to college.
Yeah, she's graduating from high school. She calls him Uncle John.
Yeah. And
I'm like, I don't remember him having a niece or a sister or anything like that. Like who? And then they're like. They're I think they're Mexican.
Yeah,
because it's like right over the Mexican border.
They're in Arizona. Yeah.
So like she got this old Mexican lady with John Rambo living in her house, busting horses. He's training horses.
Yeah,
and then he's got this girl that calls him Uncle John, But I'm like,
they never did that whole backstory.
I wasn't sure how he ended up there. Is she? Because I got confused. I didn't. Is it really his niece? Who's this lady? Because she's not old enough to be his mom.
No, God, no. She might have been a few years older than him in real life.
So I'm like, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I
don't remember like who owned the farm, but it turns out like. So I still don't understand. Was it his farm and they were living there? Or did he live with them on their farm?
Because it took him like how many years to finally get back to his dad's farm? Like,
well, it was at the end of the last movie. He was walking
up the driveway,
the road, and they had the mailbox said Rambo.
Yeah,
right. So I was like, okay, but I don't remember in that movie. I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years. Was his dad dead?
They never said.
They really don't say what was going on. It was this like Mexican lady, his dad's, woman. I don't know.
Because there was no pictures of them in the house. They showed pictures, but it's always like of the woman and like.
And there's pictures of him.
Yeah.
Of John Rambo.
The John Rambo. It was her and like her granddaughter, and then like the granddaughter, like her daughter, I guess would be.
Right.
Because her father played a point of him being out of the picture, like.
Yeah. So.
It's like the youngest girl's dad was out of the picture, and it gets brought up in the movie.
Yeah, and even then, this girl's like, what, 17, and her dad left them when her mom died, but you didn't remember, you didn't catch that?
No, I was wondering like the budget was about $50 million and they only made like $57 million so far.
That's only so far.
First week.
So the dad ran off on him, and the dad was like an abusive person or whatever.
Yeah.
And Rambo was like, John Rambo was protecting them.
Yeah. She was
10 years ago or whatever. It was just really confusing.
Yeah, like the girl's mother died of cancer and the father ran off when she was younger. And
then she wanted to ask him why he did that, but she was still old enough to remember. It's not like he like left when she was a baby and like she never knew her dad, and it was just weird.
She was just young enough to not understand what was going. Like she knew he ran away but didn't know why, or went away but didn't know why.
I don't know.
It was pretty much like in a way Taken but with Rambo.
It was kind of like that, yeah, because she eventually goes to Mexico to find her dad. She gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Sex slave, all that stuff. Rambo goes after her, blah, blah, blah. Fails miserably at saving her.
Oh, yeah. Like
he is not very good at saving. Spoiler alert, Rambo does not save this little girl.
No.
But he does avenge her.
Oh, there's so much avenging.
So, yeah, and then he just kills people.
He brings them back to his ranch where he has a bunch of tunnels set up for.
Yeah, he's been digging
Didn't explain
tunnels.
why there's tunnels.
Digging tunnels for the last 10 years.
Yeah, they
underneath his farm.
They let the kids see the tunnels. I mean, no one's allowed in the tunnels.
So that's where he lived, like in the tunnels. It was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it just made no sense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I was mostly getting mad at the fact they would speak Spanish and then start speaking English like in the same sentence almost.
As the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than, it was just weird. A lot of blood, a lot of guts.
Yeah.
Towards the end. But like I said, the first 2 acts of the movie kind of set up like a third act that I thought could have been a lot more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was just weird. Like
we're the worst at
this movie on IMDb got a 6.8 out of 10.
All right.
It's about an average score. It's an action movie. But like it's like being the last Rambo movie, the last, like this is supposedly
it's
his
last blood.
Yeah, Last Blood, like until they like Last Blood Part 2. And but like I thought it would be better in a way. Like
personally, I like my Rambo in like a forest or a jungle. That's where I like my Rambo to be.
Yeah,
I didn't like Rambo 3 when he was in the desert.
No. I completely forgot about that when we talked about it too. There's that one.
I like my Rambo to be in the jungle.
Yeah.
Shooting jungle people. I don't know who he would shoot.
Yeah, whatever
jungle he's in.
Yeah.
Or fighting whoever in the forest. Lots of trees, jumping out of stuff, hiding in things. That's the way I like my Rambo. Running around with his big fat knife.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see my Rambo like in Mexico getting beat up by a drug cartel.
Yeah.
And then running around these tunnel rats.
Like slowly killing them one by one.
Like, it was all like Vietnam stuff.
Because they started to do like the flashbacks in the beginning too. Like, I'm a flashbacks. And then like they just like, we're not going to do that anymore.
Yeah. But
like, okay.
It was still, like I said, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, but my favorite part now was...
the best part of the movie.
The fucking best part.
Okay.
The montage of all the other movies at the end of this movie.
So at the end of the movie, Rambo obviously wins.
He sits on his porch.
On his porch. He's in his rocking chair, and he starts reminiscing about all the things that happened, and it goes all the way back to Rambo, the first Rambo, First Blood,
yeah.
Of like him like walking down the road and the car, so showing scenes of him like in the first Rambo, when he sewed up his own arm, all that kind of stuff, and it was like the music was playing. It was a flashback. It was almost like when you watch the Oscars and it's like in memorial,
kind of
like
thing.
so there's like these music's going and they're showing like slow mo things, and it goes to the second one, Rambo Part 2, where he's like that's when he was in the jungle. I think it was the jungle one, and he shows parts of that, and he's got the arrow, and then the third one where he's in so he goes to the third one is showing pieces of that movie, and then it goes into the fourth one, the one from like 10 years ago, and shows him like shooting the guys. It was the best scene in the whole fucking thing.
With the 50 cal.
Yeah, the 50 cal shooting the guys in the Jeep that he's sitting in. The gun's racked on the Jeep, and he's shooting the driver of the Jeep. Like he's shooting someone like with a 50 cal from like inches away.
Yeah.
So they're showing that, and they're showing this, and then fucking no lie, they start just fucking showing movies of the movie we just saw.
Like literally 2 minutes ago, this movie finished, and they montaged it
like
into this montage.
Not even like there was like mostly like the montage of like the killing he did.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
Remember this scene? Like,
yeah.
Yes,
I do remember you double tapping that guy with a shotgun to the face.
Just to make sure.
He blew his face off and then just double tapped him to make sure he was dead.
But it was so funny how you're watching like, oh, I remember that. Oh, that movie. Oh, Rambo's been around for you think about like Rambo's been around for a while. I'm gonna miss Rambo. Oh, they're doing the movie they just did. That what, and it took you right out of it.
Like,
yeah, we just saw that. Those classic Rambo movies the classic Rambo moments of 10 minutes ago.
There was a police captain in this movie.
What?
State police captain.
I don't know.
Heli pilot, the helicopter pilot, but they didn't really show a helicopter.
I don't know. It was a Rambo movie.
Yeah.
I went home.
There's
my dad's
hiker.
like, "What'd you go see?" I go, "Oh, Rambo." He goes, "How was it?" I go, "It was Rambo."
Yeah. Yeah. It was something. But that's our review of Rambo. I mean, Tommy, if you're listening, since you're the man of the house,
Tommy,
if you're listening, you're the man of the house. Take your dad to see this movie.
Tommy, make Hollywood go see Rambo.
Yeah.
To go, Daddy.
Like
I want to
Hollywood.
see Rambo.
Hollywood, look at me. I'm the man of the house now. We're going to see Rambo.
And then show him your,
Your giant knife you pull out.
Like, yeah, I'll stab you.
Maybe get yourself a headband.
Yeah, get a knife.
Yeah.
Get a knife, get a headband.
Yeah.
And just stab your dad if he doesn't take you to see Rambo.
Yeah. Well, don't do that.
Oh,
we can't incite violence here. Don't do that.
You can't see, but I'm winking. Don't do that. You got to watch this on YouTube.
Yeah.
Felix winks at a little boy, encouraging him to murder his father
if he doesn't go to see
Rambo. Doesn't go see Rambo.
Yeah.
I can see the headlines now.
So, speaking of all that death now, I think we should do our death pool. We're going to roll right into this because I'm not sure how much time we got left.
All right. Let's do this. Yeah.
All right. So, first off,
death
we got
pool.
Robert McClelland.
Who?
The surgeon who tried to save JFK but failed.
No, fuck that guy. He's a failure.
Yeah.
He couldn't put half of JFK's brain back into his head.
Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna save that, but you know. Then
you imagine like he's like a cocky ass doctor. You're like, I could save him. They bring him in. Oh no, I can't do that.
Well, you said you could.
Just put a hat on him.
Then we got Wally Chambers.
Wally.
Former
Wally?
Bears defensive star.
All right.
NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year in 1973.
Oh, it was a good year.
Then we got Katie Collins, an MMA fighter known as Red Dragon.
Oh, no.
She fought for Bellator.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know. Then
Anyone
we got
I know?
Jacques Chirac, former president of France.
Oh, I voted for him.
Did you?
No.
Oh.
Did he get France in the face?
Nah, it's old.
All right.
Then we got Robert Garrison,
Who?
the Karate Kid actor.
Oh, he's in a body bag now.
Cobra Kai gang member.
He's the guy who's like, put him in a body bag.
He's Tommy, yeah.
He's now in a body bag.
Yeah.
Sweet justice for Danny LaRusso.
Then we got Jose.
Wait, what? Really?
Jose.
No. Did you tell me?
Jose.
Fucking yeah!
Did you have
I got Jose.
You have Jose?
Woo!
Oh, that's wrong, Death Pool.
Fucking check it out.
Well, really, you have Jose? God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Look it up, bad boy. Look that bad boy up.
Fuck, you do have Jose.
Woo!
Well, you didn't even know. I shouldn't even think that. I should have skipped over him. You would have
never known. Oh, man.
Is it the same Jose?
Yes, famous Mexican singer.
Damn it.
Well, how old was Jose?
I gotta do the math here.
Oh, my God. Oh, I'm killing it. Literally. Oh, man, my day just got better.
71. So you got another 29 points.
29 points for old Felix. We totally, like, blew the fucking levels out on this.
Yeah, God.
I'm sad.
You're crushing it at 78.
I'm so sad now because Jose.
I know how it feels for everyone else who went against me last year.
Jose, who was my favorite Mexican singer.
God, Lil Xan, come on.
R.I.P. Jose.
Frankie Muniz.
I love this.
John Hurt.
I'm so fucking happy right now. I'm a horrible person.
Yeah. Tim, come on.
Whew. Wow, when did he die?
Yesterday.
See, I would have. I'm so glad because you skip over some people. What?
Linda Porter died.
Who's Linda Porter?
She was an actress in Superstore and Twin Peaks. She's a little old lady. Superstore lady died. That's kind of sad. I watched Superstore, so.
Oh.
She died.
Whew. I feel exhilarated. Is that even a word? Is that right here? Is that a right time? Fucking. Oh. So does this mean we could play Jose's music because he won't sue us?
No, someone will still sue us.
Someone will. The estate of Jose.
No.
See, and he got on your celebrity death thing.
I know.
Read a little bit about him. A little bio about my favorite Mexican singer, Jose.
Jose was a Mexican singer known as the Prince of Song and beloved for romantic ballads, including El Triste and Amar y Querer.
Don't even try it, okay?
Querer. An icon in the Latin music world, Jose first rose to popularity in Latin America in the early 1970s with his debut hit single, La Navi del Olvido.
You are the best Spanish speaker I've ever heard.
I took Spanish for like 4 years, too. His fame grew in the 1980s as he performed duets with other popular singers, including Jose Feliciano and Lonnie Hall. His best-selling records were 1983 Secretos, written and produced by Spanish composer Manuel Alejandro.
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
Jose, you will be missed. How many did I hit on so far?
3.
I've had 3 hits.
No, sorry, 2. Beth Chapman and then Jose.
I only had 2 hits?
Yeah.
I thought I had another hit.
Chef Florida had 1 and I had 1.
I thought I hit on more. So I'm still doing 20%.
Yeah.
20% death.
He died at the hospital in South Florida of pancreatic cancer at the age of 71.
It pays to do that research, kids.
Yeah. So, and then last maybe known one was...
So I should say to Jose,
yeah,
adios.
I'm done reading Death Fools.
Adios, amigo.
Do you remember this guy? Do you remember Jimmy Spicer?
Who?
Pioneer rapper recorded Adventures of Super Rhyme. I don't know. This is in the 80s. So I don't know if you know him.
Jim Spicer?
Yeah. He, rapper whose 1980 single, Adventures of Super Rhyme, was one of the earliest hip-hop songs.
Familiar. I might, if I heard it, I might know
He's
it.
like a pioneer in hip-hop. So it's...
Yeah. He's no Jose. Jose, oh, hey. Jose. Jose.
How much time we got left, by the way?
Jose. He's dead. Jose. He's dead. That's a little too much.
Yeah. So, how much time we got left?
I don't know. We got like 5 or 6, 7 minutes.
5, 6, or 7 minutes.
Take your pick. Math is hard. We could get to the fall thing.
Yeah.
We did have a suggestion we were trying to think of what we didn't want to do fall of hate.
No, we call it in the hate.
And so Chef Florida suggested The Passion of the Fall.
The Passion of the Fall.
That way we could talk about things we hate and we like and we love.
Oh yeah, I did read this.
So Chef Florida suggested The Passion of the Fall. So we'll take that under advisement and we'll make our decision for next week.
Yes.
And then also next week I have I have an announcement for next week.
Oh, you do?
I have an idea. So we'll tease it. Okay. We're gonna tease for next week. What did you do?
I turned up the fan a little bit. It's getting a little warm in here.
All right. Because all that Jose celebration. What are you doing?
I'm giving you the dramatic feel of.
Oh, you're turning the lights down a little.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So here's something I'm thinking of doing. I've been thinking for the last couple years.
Yeah.
All right. But I think we can do it together.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Or with the help of people.
All right.
All right. So in November.
Yes.
Okay.
Next month.
Next month is it's a National Write a Novel Month.
Oh yeah, didn't our buddy Tim do this?
Our buddy Tim, famous Tim, who hasn't come on yet.
No.
So he wrote a novel and he told me about this, and there's like rules. I think Zack and Felix write the novel could be something we can do, and like maybe you wouldn't write any of it, but you come up with ideas for it, and I would write it.
I'm not a good writer, so yeah.
So I think the next couple, starting like next week. If people tune in, we could kind of figure out what we're going to write our novel about. Because you got there's some preparing to do before you write.
Yeah, you usually write a novel, you brainstorm a little bit.
And so basically the idea is every day in November, you write X amount of words. And if you do that, by the end of the month, you should have some semblance of a first draft of a novel.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about this year, Zack and Felix write the novel where... we can come up with some ideas and get some groundwork laying down.
Yeah, I like that.
Have some people like write in or put it on our Facebook page. Have people help out. Other people, if they want to like write pages and send them in, and we can put things in. I don't know. You have to figure out. So like next week, we're gonna kind of plan this out the next week or two, and that's kind of goes with the passion of the fall. Like if you're passionate about anything, we could write a novel about it.
Oh, that's nice.
And then we could sell it and make a movie about it and make millions of dollars. And Zack and Felix rule the world.
I like that idea.
I don't know, but that's next week. See how I teased next week, so people listening now will be like, God damn it, I gotta listen next week.
Hopefully we don't forget by next week.
Oh, we probably will.
Yeah.
So remind us.
Yes.
So as far as Diamond Dingleberry, I'd like to nominate Chef Florida for the passion of the fall. I think there might be something. We'll take it under advisement. We'll announce next week whether that's what we're gonna do.
All right.
Do you have anyone else that you might think about to be Diamond Dingleberry for the week?
I'm really thinking about that lady in my dream I yelled at because she really took my shit.
The lady you yelled at in your dream?
Yeah.
You want to give her the honor of being a Diamond Dingleberry?
Because she took my shit.
She took it no matter what you yelled at her?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Fictional faceless lady in Zach's dream. Congratulations. You're the Diamond Dingleberry.
Sorry, Andy. Maybe next week. Maybe she's going to come back to my dream. She can get it next week. But this is a once in a lifetime.
Yeah. Even though she was an
came
asshole.
To 3 dreams. But
she was an asshole in all 3 of them. But still...
took my shit.
Took your shit. Because some people would have, just told you to go fuck off.
Yeah.
All right. So, nameless, faceless mystery woman.
Yeah.
That Zach dreams about, who's not his fiance.
No. My fiance was there.
What?
She was there.
All right. But so
is that it?
Don't forget to follow us on the Facebook and the Twitters
and the
Instagrams. Start thinking about what you would like a novel written by me and Zach.
Yep.
What would you like? What kind of novel? We could talk about
erotic.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
No, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
I didn't even think of like.
I mostly was just watching a show too.
Weird erotic.
Yeah.
Like fan. I don't want to do like a fan fiction.
No.
We got to come up with our own world.
Yeah.
I don't want to do like a Star Wars like fan fiction.
No, not like Star Wars erotica, but like something.
But I think if we do like some kind of, I was thinking like, maybe like a mystery or a history. Like I was thinking that but erotica maybe, like those trashy erotica novels.
Oh yeah.
We could try to get a hold of Tim and maybe he can come on and help out. Yeah. And I'll text him.
Okay.
And see if we can get a guest on.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm gonna. This opened up a whole new world for me. I've been sitting there thinking about this for like, what kind of book am I gonna write?
Yeah,
erotica, because I'm all about the erotica.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at me, you think erotic.
So until next week, guys. Don't forget you already did the follow us.
Yeah, follow us.
Also, the other thing we're gonna do for this fall, real quick, is fall in the fitness. So see you guys next week.
What the fuck?